Hello and welcome back to the Collective Minds podcast. Tonight you got me, Astral, and your boy Jay.
Yeah,
All right, Jay, let's hit these topics.
right. So I have an update with the Brunson Brothers case.
The Brunson Brothers case, 22
So
380.
yes, so tw the Supreme Court case 22-380, the Roland Brunson had petitioned to have the case reheard because it was already denied twice, and he wanted the Supreme Court to rehear it or re-review it to be heard or go to trial. But the Supreme Court has come back, I think around early March or mid-March, that the Supreme Court has officially deemed the case to be closed, and reconsideration or rehearing of that case is pretty much dead in the water. They can't do it,
So they shut it down again and again and
right?
again.
But
So is that it? Oh, there's a but.
there's a but. So in the beginning, Roland Brunson put in a case through the Utah Supreme Court. His other brother, Loy Brunson, did the same thing. So there was two cases that was going through the legal system. Roland Brunson's case was moving through the court system and eventually went through the Supreme Court, while Loy's case got stuck in Utah, the Utah courts. So recently, I believe towards the end of March or early April. I can't remember the exact dates, but Loy's case, very similar to his brother's case regarding petitioning, getting the whole list of people out of office because they were not able to uphold their oaths of office. So that case has officially been docketed at the Supreme Court under the court case 22-1028.
Dun dun dun.
So, although Rollins' case has been shut down and deemed closed by the Supreme Court, Loy's Lloyd Brunson's case is now on the docket at the Supreme Court, U.S. Supreme Court, under case 22-1028. And it's in a nutshell, it's the same case. They're trying to get a list of people out of office because they failed to uphold their oath of office to investigate I guess, the January 6th grievances that they had. So that's the
So
update I have.
that's awesome. I'm glad they're still pushing for it. I mean, everyone should.
Hmm.
I mean, everyone that felt wronged and I mean, everyone without the investigation into what that both sides claimed happened, one side claiming the other, someone else did it, but it doesn't matter who did it when it comes to interference with a,
Right,
federal election. It's like
right.
constitutionally. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I did listen to like an interview with the brother who I believe he was the brother who was denied. Was the difference between their case was that one of them was doing it as you violated my individual rights. And then the other one, it was like the same thing, but you violated the United States citizens' rights.
Yes. Just worded
And
slightly differently,
yeah,
coming at two different angles, but
let me
essentially the same
guess.
reason.
Yeah, let me guess. The one that got shut down was you violated the US citizens' rights.
Yes.
And my guess is because you can't, like, you could go, because if it affects one, it affects all, but you can't really go and this affected everyone in the same way. I mean, if you're in court fighting for your rights, you're fighting for yours. And by fighting for yours, then you're fighting for everyone else's once the court deems you right or you win that case. That's what I was thinking about that was that one of them, yeah, one of them was fighting for everybody and one was fighting for himself, which is how you're supposed to do it when you go up because it's like they're violating my rights. This is not right. Appeal, appeal, appeal. He doesn't have all the people's signatures to appeal it, which depends on how it worded. Could be like, are people here actually some of them citizens, not citizens? You just want to be more specific, but that's interesting that his is going, and it's even more interesting that the brother that they shut down, they told him specifically, like, you're on to something, but you need to go about it a different way.
Well, they didn't really say that. It's they didn't say it directly, kind of thing.
Right. That was just kind of
So,
what they got from it.
so the I guess the review for case 22-1028 will be it's already on the docket. but I guess our response is waiting, according to the Supreme Court.gov. And the response is due on May 24th, 2023. And it's the same person that Rollin was going up against, Alma S. Adams, according to the docket for the case. So we'll see. The first one got shut down. The second one is moving into position.
And you saw how long that first one took, right?
Yeah.
It was like a year and a half.
Well, both of these cases went in at the same time,
Right. So this
and
one's just taking longer because it's stuck in the
it,
lower courts
yeah. Well,
because they're actually discussing it.
both both were stuck at the appeals court, and Rollins' case got through or got moved out and into the Supreme Court because they wrote the petition for what is it called? I can't pronounce that word. Centauri, Licitatori. It's a
Hmm.
Latin word, but
Oh,
basically,
Centauri or
yeah,
Centaurian
yeah, but basically that's the fancy word of or the legal term for what they're trying to achieve with their petition.
to remove them. I was just thinking
Yeah.
how it's interesting. I mean, I know these things take a long time, but it's already May in 2023.
Hmm.
Not saying it's gonna lapse or whatever, but what if that's what the beginning or the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024 looks like is this gets pushed and it goes, all of you need to erase the last 3, 4 years of what you were told and believe and everything.
Yeah. It,
That'd be
it
pretty
could be
crazy.
that the Supreme Court might drag this on to maybe January 6th, 2024, you know?
The dates again.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. It'd be crazy too if this is some weird kind of plan and tool. Like they're about to put in something like say the financial system crashes, they try to push everyone onto global virtual currency, something to that effect, something with that much impact. And all of a sudden this gets turned over and it goes, everything you just did gets reverted. It'd be like reversing the destruction of this country. Like it's a big play move. Like if they know they're gonna do something detrimental to this society, if this was one of those long plays to be able to pull out like that card, just pull out that card
Yeah.
when you need it. Draw four, motherfucker. You know,
Yeah.
crazy. What an update. I'll have to know more. You have to let us know more when you find out.
Yeah, definitely.